A group of 13 columnists and contributors were asked to evaluate the recent vice presidential debate, weighing in on who came out on top and how the overall event reflected the current state of American politics. They also shared their thoughts on whether the candidates offered inspiration or if their exchanges highlighted the problems plaguing the political landscape. Here's what they had to say about the event. Readers are also encouraged to rate the debate, with their scores compared to those of the contributors. Who won the debate? Benjamin Appelbaum. JD Vance was more effective, presenting a version of his party's agenda in a way that seemed more palatable to a broader audience. He made Trumpism sound calm and coherent, despite the fact that his portrayal sharply contrasted with the real behavior of Donald Trump. Josh Barrow. Vance showed more agility in his responses compared to a nervous Tim Walz, particularly in the first half. However, Vance stumbled when addressing more contentious issues like abortion and the 2020 election. Charles M. Blow. Walz emerged victorious. He appeared well-prepared and stayed on track, whereas Vance's performance felt underwhelming and cautious. Jamel Bowie. Vance won by a clear margin. His smooth, well-practiced delivery was evident, though it came with numerous misleading claims and outright falsehoods. His ability to manipulate the truth was on full display. Jane Coaston. Vance seemed more polished, but calling him the outright winner feels like an overstatement. Gail Collins. It was close, but Vance was the more forceful speaker. However, much of his rhetoric was misleading or outright false. Ross Douthat. Vance gave a commanding performance, whereas Walz was more nervous and unfocused. Despite the civil nature of the debate, Vance's experience gave him the upper hand. Matt Lavish. Neither candidate dominated, but Walz had the edge. Vance, at times, was undercut by Trump's own social media commentary during the debate. Catherine Mingaward. Vance won, offering a smooth, agile performance. While neither candidate broke new ground, Vance handled the pressure better. Daniel McCarthy. Vance started strong but faltered near the end. Walz lost credibility when making bizarre comparisons between members of his coalition. Megan Stack. Vance was in control until the debate's closing moments when questions on January 6 stirred Walz into a more decisive posture. Farrah Stockman. It was a tie. While Vance impersonated a more polished version of himself, Walz made missteps but recovered. Peter Wehner. Vance won by being sharper and more in command of the debate, even if he came across as trying too hard to appear likable. Pivotal moments. Appelbaum. The debate's focus on immigration, where Vance deflected concerns about his language while centering his argument on American citizens. Walz countered with policy-heavy responses that missed the emotional mark. Barrow. Vance dodged a question about the 2020 election, undermining his overall performance by deflecting to unrelated topics. Blow. Walz effectively used his gubernatorial experience to position himself as a more seasoned leader. Bowie. Vance's refusal to admit that Biden won the 2020 election could have undermined his entire performance. Overall audience reaction. A poll conducted after the debate showed that viewers were closely divided over who performed better, with 51% favoring Vance and 49% favoring Walz. Both candidates improved their public perception, though Walz had a slight advantage with debate watchers regarding empathy and vision for the future of the country. However, the event is unlikely to change many minds, with only 1% of voters indicating they might switch their vote based on the debate. While both candidates improve their image, Vance's alignment with Trump's more controversial stances may have complicated his efforts to broaden his appeal.